And
things.
shout out to my guy mwenye alienda
guy.
alijaribu kusnatch your box. People can laugh as much as they want and call him stupid and nini, but
Ni sawa.
that reminds me the
Coward.
quote in the literature that Caucasian. No, Betrayal in the City.
Betrayal in the City.
When the madness ilikuanga Jasper.
Yeah.
When the madness of an entire nation disturbs a solitary mind, it is not enough to say the man is mad. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
We are serving.
This is Podi Yangu Podcast.
Minisode.
Madness.
Cheers.
Let me test the mic. Finance bill? Finance bill? Finance bill?
Iko sawa?
Taxes.
Very
It's
nice.
okay, it's okay.
Very
Very
nice.
nice.
I think
Very nice.
Zakayo can approve.
Very nice.
Eh.
Finance bill? Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
What up, guys? Welcome to another episode.
Oh, fuck.
Nini.
Fuck finance bill. Fuck, bana.
Bana.
And you'll still find someone there mwenye hata juu inaongelelea nini. Okay. Kujua iongelelea nini si the problem. Like how ni sense ya kureject finance bill. Yeah, ako tu sawa. Ati, we have to support the presidency.
Yeah.
The nini has to nini. Bro.
The funny part, inaitwanga Infotrack, have shown that 87% of the population are strongly opposed. So I'm wondering the rest, is that 13%? Nini, what is making you happy there?
You can never be 100%. These things are political, bro.
Labda sasa ni members of the UDA.
Everybody has. It's a free country, so we won't dwell much on that. It's a free country and people make their own choices, you get?
Yes, that's true.
But, the finance bill, bro. Hata kitu inaniuma zaidi. Acha na hizo proposals zingine zote. Inaniuma zaidi ni this eco levy. Bro, do you know mkate hata it cost much? But the packaging. Unaweza makata za kupackage. Hapo ndipo sasa hapo ndipo wameguza. Hapo ndipo sasa kumepigwa tax. Hapo ndipo yani like
ni hapo ndo waliona kufinya.
And I'll say this on this podcast. And you remember this. If kuna kitu yenye itakuwa the biggest scandal ever in this country.
Yeah.
And actually in the world. It is these things called climate change and climate action and you name it.
The
biggest scandal that is coming. Trust me. The biggest scandal that is brewing. Utaangaja tu si utaona. Na utaniambia. The amount of money that will be stolen. The amount of funds that will be unaccounted for.
Juu ya fighting.
It's a lot. Fighting the crime whatever. It's a lot. Na utarealize baadaye. Pesa yenye ilitolewa juu ya kwanza hizo carbon credits. Na whatever.
Ni mingi sana.
If you don't know about carbon credits and you
go read about it.
Go read about it.
See how
also,
land has
go read
been
the finance
stolen.
bill.
Yeah, by the way, educate yourself. Jihusishe.
Go read the finance bill.
This is the best time to do these things.
And shout out to my guy mwenye alienda alijaribu kusnatch your box. People can laugh as much as they want and call him stupid and nini, but
sawa.
That reminds me the quote in the literature that Caucasian. No, Betrayal in the City.
Betrayal in the City.
When the madness ilikuanga Jasper.
Yeah.
When the madness of an entire nation disturbs a solitary mind, it is not enough to say the man is mad. I remember that.
I remember that statement.
Yeah. So wherever you are heading to,
it's
if you don't reject this thing and waende tu warudi tena kwa mets wa create kitu ina make sense,
then iko sawa. I don't think anyone will be opposed to.
Ini yenye tuko tunapea watu 0 kwa marks.
Yeah.
You scored 0 because you are dumb as fuck. Dumb and dumber.
How can you betray what is constitutional?
Nani said, was it to Winston Churchill?
Winston Churchill, yeah. I've been reading a lot about that guy.
You cannot tax a nation
into prosperity.
into prosperity.
Mm.
It is not possible.
It cannot happen.
Yeah.
You cannot squeeze the little if revenue is down, you cannot continue to squeeze further.
And this was his words. I contend that for a nation to try to tax itself into prosperity is like a man standing in a bucket and trying to lift himself up by the handle. So you cannot tax yourself to
cannot
prosperity.
tax yourself.
Tutengeza pesa na kujitax yote.
Vitu ndogo.
Vitu ndogo. So I don't know.
To punitive deals that have been going on, and you're wondering, I don't know, this effort that they're putting in, if they put it in establishing things, in increasing the amount of money in your pocket, then see, it's better. Then you now even have a better tax base.
For us. Give us those fucking jobs.
And
I saw the government has stopped hiring in public sector for
1 year. It has suspended for 1 year.
1 fucking year, bro. Like hakuna watu watakuwa employed.
Bro, this is crazy.
In public sector.
Wase wamemaliza na alikuwa na ndoto za huko.
Hata si hivyo, like 1 year and also suspend
at the same time.
Kwani how broke are we? And how broke can we be if the president is always traveling? If there is 500 million allocated to someone's wife because they are the
president's spouse.
It doesn't make any fucking sense, bro.
They always excuse it with the trips that CG are generating income.
Which income?
Which one? Which money is it that is coming in?
The problem is not even taxation. The problem is where does that money go? That's the big issue.
Yeah, and this thing should be led from the front. Whatever you are seeing from the front is not what is going on the ground.
Chenye kilinishtua ni ati mpaka kulipwa now everybody, mpaka mama mboga ni teams like
kila mtu
nataka kulipa, nikilipa mahali mbao sijui napeana KRA pin sijui
what the fuck. Ndio mtu anaita punitive. They are petty.
No, it is not mean. It doesn't mean you make the simplest sense ever. I don't know the problem with this government is they introduce a new thing that never existed before, and then try to make it, and then they instill it, and it becomes like the real
thing. Now you have it is like a big force.
You create a problem, and then you create a solution, and then that is it.
Even though iko sasa, this is your new normal.
An existent problem. I swear. Look at those old policies, those non-existent problems, and now
there's a problem.
So and they come to be the savior now.
You have to create you cannot solve to gain money you have to solve a problem. But then after you solve it, you need not to create another one to solve. It's now
crazy. Anyway, did you attend Jambi Koikoi's funeral?
I was not there.
Yeah, so people really walimzindikisha vizuri. And the funny thing that his father died, and so he was not in the funeral. He died in the morning of that day. And the news is that, according to Cyprian Nyakundi, he was saying that he has received information that the Jambi's father committed suicide. So I wonder what would.
Okay, so I don't know the story, and I don't think I should maybe delve deep into it, but there's a feeling that there was a lot of guilt for how he was as a father to Jambi. And I think maybe this is something.
And how was it?
If you had his eulogy, how he eulogized her, he apologized. There's a statement he apologized. He said, "I'm sorry," 3 times consecutive. That he was not the father she would have wanted him to be. So I don't get it. I hear he has been abroad for most of her childhood.
She has been?
I mean he.
Oh, he was an ambassador. So.
Yeah. So I really don't know. Najua hizi vitu pia most of the time the family, they only say that he has passed on. They do not give out details because suicide is like a sensitive story.
People have not accepted the...
But manze, that's a double tragedy. You know, the same people who buried Jambi are the same people who will also zindikisha yumze, and now it's kind of another burden to them.
It's fucked up, man.
Manze, it's not ideal. If I will not...
I would want to find myself in such a situation.
Yeah, but...
Shit, that's
That's a
deep.
double.
But
You remember?
I'm not the father that.
Yeah, he literally apologized 3 times. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
When?
Unajua,
When was that?
the day they were eulogizing her
Oh.
before the funeral, and it was a really sad statement. So when I saw that, and then I saw that later he had unalived himself.
Mhm.
Manze, I don't know if I felt that maybe ni guilt ilimshinda.
I don't know. Do you think people would say that you are not the friend, brother, brother, father, uncle, whatever,
That they would have wanted.
to be? And that
Everyone.
brings me to the next question.
Mm.
Do you think we should express ourselves like, this is how I would want you to be to me? Because I think we have different lives and whatever to different people,
Expectations,
okay?
yeah. Mm.
It's only human because it's understandable. Eh? So would you say that you never
But
would
I
you say
never.
you like you are not the person that they would want you to be? Have you ever felt like that?
Yeah, and especially okay. I think there have been instances
That's a
that
very
have,
deep question. You should think
yeah,
about it.
no, there have been. I cannot say maybe in general, like someone feels that I should have been better. Maybe in a one-time situation where someone felt like, hey, as a friend, as a brother, as a boyfriend, you have failed me. There's a time by there really, nilisikia ni kama pia I was not the best big brother that loved my brother that wanted a certain incident.
Mm-hmm.
I remember he was trying to go and buy something for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yani kukuwa independent, unajua is yeah. So he went and bought whatever he was buying.
And
Then
he came
he's
with it.
excited. Hey, anakuanga always wanting to show me yani, hey, cheki.
I mean, na mea.
Hey.
And
Mi na
you're
mi
there,
nani,
and you're
unajua
like,
sometimes,
shit.
yeah, sometimes
Blunt
you
as
just
fuck.
talk. Man, and bro, unajua na normally I thought labda tungechomeana na hata I did not speak awadaliana tu and masama kwanza gai mbona umemwambia hivyo and then niko like what the fuck. But that thing hurt me.
You did.
Hey,
As it should.
Yeah, you know, he was expecting ile like hey, sasa umekuwa and then
Mwambie, you know.
hey, but then I was the opposite and I did not think that was what and also
You never thought through. You just said.
Kuja nimesema juu tuna huyu si
Hata maybe
mwanaume.
ilikuanga kali. Sikia nimesema maybe. Hata maybe ilikuanga kali, but you
So yeah,
being you, maybe you are just mean.
no, I'm not just mean.
Okay,
It's just
ilikuanga kali ama
that's
ikuanga kali?
incidents. I don't know. I still don't like it, but at the same at the same time,
It is not your
it was
taste, but
not what he was wanting to hear.
But was it worth the money, according to you?
Okay, what the money? Yes, it looked like it was worth the money.
Look
It was
at
not
you
just
now.
what I would have liked.
The color,
Personally,
the
if
meaning.
there was the style of it, if I was the one buying, or if you were with him,
No, you
that
see-
is not what would have gone home with.
No, you see, you're selfish.
No,
No, because- no,
you
no,
like
listen.
you
No,
no,
listen.
listen. I'm the one who was talking first. You love to paint me in that picture, and it was a one-off thing. It was a one-off thing. Kwani ni mara ngapi? How many
Agenda
times?
master, agenda. Listen,
Yeah.
that's so selfish. You know, you might not like something someone has bought, okay?
Yeah.
But if they are generally, if you think it is worth the money, and you are generally, and they are excited to tell you, like, in particular when mtu anambianga, like, when even in a relationship, oh, sijui I did this and this, and like, those two small details, like, why are you telling me? But you're just there listening.
Unasikiza tu.
Utaki kuhatu hiyo mtu, unasikiza tu. Otherwise, you will never be there listening. But okay, ongea.
It's just for them.
Hey, I'm doing this for you. I'm trying to listen. Don't
But
you
unajua
understand?
you also do.
So you are there. Mtu amekuja kusema, hey man, check it.
Then
Nimebuy ngorambe. Ata I know somewhere you can buy it cheaper. Bro, ningekuwa nataka kama ningenunua cheaper ningekuambia.
But you do that to me.
What?
Wewe. When you are
This is not
choosing
about
things
me.
with
No,
you.
this is about it's not about me.
You
Hatujai
people-
choose vitu na wewe. Never.
Bro,
What?
Ni vitu ngapi nimenunua tukiwa hapo na wewe?
Where?
Clothes kwanza. If I pick it and you do not like it, it will show on huwezangi kuficha. It is just there. The face of disapproval, of
No,
disappointment.
listen.
Like, oh
No,
my
listen,
God, this
there is,
nigga.
there is the face of disapproval.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And also talking.
I was talking.
Yeah.
But this is the different thing.
Uh-huh.
Listen.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe that was kitambo.
No, it was fairly recent last year, basically.
No, it was not last year. It was
We
September.
bought a bag last year, so. Yes, continue.
Oh, shit.
Let's go on.
The one that we chose was fire, right?
It was fire, by the way. It was fire. But there was one I
So you
picked,
see?
but the face.
Yeah.
Like, manzeni, like,
But the one that we chose later was the firest.
it was fire. But that someone has it. By the way, nafaa kumuuliza nirudishie bag
You're
yangu.
giving out things that helped you choose. Huh? Anyway, I won't budge. What I'm saying is that okay.
Continue.
That was spot on. I've come to realize that people have preferences, taste, and whatever,
Yeah, that's
and different opinions, okay?
Mm.
So I've come to realize that if you choose something and I may not like it, and you're so excited about it and you really want it,
Yeah, like,
who am I?
umeipenda kabisa.
Who am I to stop you? I should not. Actually, I should encourage you because
It's something
if
you
I'm
want.
your friend, it means that I'm supporting you. But if I feel like unajua kuna ile si ati inakaa vibaya manini but si ati iko poa ni rangi tu ijanibamba niko okay, hiyo rangi ijanibamba but hiyo imeweza
Iko sawa, yeah.
Una
There's
get.
just one thing.
ni rangi
No,
tu
but-
ijanibamba but if it was kala nini but kama uko sawa na hiyo it's but
You
kuna ile
are-
unaguza
you do
hadi
you.
uko zile za zizi
Hapa umeenda tu.
you na push so there is a difference in that.
So that was that one point. Okay, I don't know. Maybe in previous relationships, unajua mkikosana na mtu mtu anaendanga all
This was
guns
about your
blazing.
brother.
I'm just saying an example of people maybe who when you may feel
Or you are not the
I was not the person,
they wanted that moment.
but at the same time, your expectations of me that is not me.
Also,
that
the
is the picture
entitlement.
you
Unajua they
paint.
say there's also
Entitlement
entitlement.
that I must fit to what you want.
Nah, not really. Nah, fam.
Who are you?
Don't do that shit, man. How do you expect to release episodes every any at TV shows? Awe bana.
Ati we should not be saying hi.
End of record yako.
Sindio?
Anyway, I also saw in other news. Friend of Moody is dead.
That was so. Just some death just hit you. It's just so sudden. Have you ever thought? Have you ever thought? Yani kuna hata ule mtu hujaifikiria hata ya kukufa. If you have ever imagined him at there's one point he will be dead. Like there are some people whose death, yani they just shock you because they were not sick. They were not. I don't know, in a position that ama mzee ama nini.
No. I came to accept those things. All those things. One minute I might be alive, tomorrow I might be dead. And I'm not dying anyways. If you're there wishing that I will die, haha, shame on you. Fuck you, brother.
Tunafika 100 gang manze.
Well, maybe that's too long, but okay. 100 years. My grandfather
I
is
don't know.
80 years right now.
If I still have
My grandfather
strength,
is 8 years. 80, bro. Like, nigga has lived for 8 years. Nigga, niko, bro. Meka the money like ulikuwa unadu.
nini
Una
umekuwa
get?
ukifanya hii masaa yote? Like,
Bro, wait, what
day
do you
in, day
mean?
out. And you know the funny thing, seti kuna kuwa na break katikati. No, this was
Man,
continuous.
I don't think like aina break umeweza
Haina
kulea
break.
watoto then sijui grandchild wako anakuja you have to give me 500 hata ukuange job unamtolea kwa pension you have to also pay bills like
Yeah,
paying
you're
bills
still an
hakuna
adult.
paying bills hakuna mali na stop mpaka udedi like what the fuck bana umekuwa ukisha 80 years anyway when I look at that number 80 and I'm like
Ni miaka mingi
80
mingi sana.
finance bill ngapi zime finance bill zimekuwa zikipita since you are
Ulipata wakoloni.
since now like you are sober so finance bills zimekuwa zikipita kama 60 ukiziangalianga tu
Ukiziangalianga tu.
alafu
Did
hii
you
ndo
reject?
hii inafaa ikuume juu sasa
This is ita affect wajuku.
hata si hata wajukuu like mpaka pension inakuwa taxed bro. So like
Hata yeye.
crazy anyway if I live to 80 years I don't know I record a podcast grandpa podcast that would be fun I think I might put my
Unapenda
grandfather on a
tu.
podcast
Usikia tupatie words of
Kikuyu
advice.
podcast like grandpa's podcast bro msibe hiyo
Copyright.
nikopo nataka ma life lessons ni nini then it would be so good like we should,
I don't think
I would
Chase-
archive like
For future use. Remember,
I would
this
archive
is,
like his voice you get like it's we can receive that foot usiko na
ni
get
kama ilikuwa nyambia wale those guys who also scanning
The tombs. By the way, if I do, come to think of it. Jesus, that's a top idea.
Sasa vitu hizi unaweka kwa notes uko like
Hii kitu naweza
na leo
do.
nimefikiria.
Like tuko na gukaa, tuko kwa podcast, tuko na mic, tuko set.
kwa tu ni story.
Grandpa's podcast. Don't you think that's fine?
That's a good idea.
Then analeta shosh.
Hata anakuja. Nauliza how did you two?
Achana how did you meet? You hata inside. How do you navigate marriage and the nini for those all years? Because there is fights, there is nini. How do you still love this person? How many times have you two cheated on each other? You know, no, let's be honest. Kuwa na mtu mmoja for 30 years na ujai. Let's be honest. Tusidanganyane. Nawaambia sasa and
you
maybe they open up because they have nothing to hide at the end of the day. They have lived their life. And I think by the time I'm getting that age, I want also to like have lived my life to that design, yeah. Check, I'm in a space that I can talk about all the shit that I did. The ugly, the whatever, the riba, the nibila. Because just I bado naogopa niko. No,
unaweza choma.
By that time niko cheki.
Ushafanya kila kitu unataka.
Nibakisha kudedi. So nibakisha kudedi so
kwendeni huko.
Anyway, he died in an accident, Fred Omondi, and a boda accident. And the funny thing is that boda guy did not die. He only suffered fractures on hands and legs. And was taken to Mama Lucy Hospital. And so, rest in peace to Eric Omondi. To friend Omondi. And me, the family.
Condolences to Eric.
Yeah, and the family.
And I thought that this is something that he was also very active and very vocal in he Occupy Parliament demos. Yeah, see, Nani is a fully pledged activist. So I was like, damn, sasa like that has derailed him completely, like from because now kichwa ilikuwa huko ana sasa this is sudden, unajua manze.
I know. Hey, tutokee Tuesday pale. Tuesday 18th to Occupy Parliament because if you don't do that, it is us for us. Hata kama ni for a week.
Now we have to supervise our own MPs.
The problem with this thing, the downside of it is that I find a politician will try to take credit of this shit. Kuna mtu ametokea amesema hata ameneta maji ni nini ya kusaidia
and he was not the one who mobilized this thing. And but people will ride this.
And he takes credit and then it is politics. That is politics.
Exactly.
That opportunistic, greedy.
Yeah, I'm also looking at the opposition. Where were they before the bills that were passed last year? Most of them were not there. It's only until now that they're just coming out.
Hata bado kama wakienda kuvote wengine wataskip.
See
the president that we have. And it pains me. Because people forget that even them they'll be miaka 5 ni chache sana. And that's what watarudi kwa street. Na watakuwa. And also I don't understand, unachukua hiyo hongo and you also have a business. Like bro, ikitu na kuaffect either way. Okay, umepewa umechotewa 500,000.
Sawa.
Ni miaka finance bill imepita na kurudisha nyuma ni ngori. So
business yako inakuwa tax
yako. You know you're enjoying the power. Soon or later no power.
No power. It's
so,
not
alafu
forever.
Kutujen tukilia tutakutoanga msee. Mabibare. Anyway. That has been so sad, and I just hope that things will not get to the worst.
No.
Just hope.
You're going to be sober-minded people. I hope it is also not going to go into a violent demo. Najua it's not a political kiplani. Hizo ndo naogopanga.
But akosaki wezi. Alafu unajua ni politics. Unajua pia watu who said goons. They do send some goons.
So remember like that bill you are telling me about demonstration.
Yes. They send goons to disrupt
so that they can have an excuse.
Yeah, ya kutumia risasi na nini. Unapata kuna mtu amepanga pale the government juu pia haiwezi tuachie tujinini, unapata
tu bure.
Kuna mtu amejiorganize ametuma vijana kadhaa wakuja act.
You remember when the government organized its own demo, the housing one. Shina demo imepangwa smart hivyo.
Ati sijui watu wabadi hadi placards watu mjengo sijui nini. Cheki nyinyi watu mcheza akili. And this country imechukua face ingine yenye I don't know man.
Exactly.
Like the crazy things are happening and it's crazy. Anyway, we can complain as much as we want on this podcast. You too can also complain on our comments and tell us why do you think we should not complain, or why should we complain, or what should we do next? So this has been Podengo Podcast.
I've been your host,
Mani Mukanyi.
and I Tedere.
We out.
Poor.
Peace.